Hello, Pisces. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Thank God that I am here to be able to give you a reading this afternoon. Thank you, Jesus, for that. Pisces, I want to start off by saying thank you for those who like and share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who donate and get private readings. And thank you for all the prayers that I'm receiving for me being with this allergy that is killing me, honey. This allergy feel like somebody banging my head against the wall. But I did say I was going to talk to y'all about what happened, what it is when I tell y'all about energies, right? On Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, that Monday, after everything I went through, I burnt this candle, and it was a black candle, right? A black candle. And this is the way the candle burnt. Do you understand? This is the way the candle burnt, all right? A black candle. And this is the way it burnt. From that Sunday, that all that stuff happened on Easter Sunday, to the next day I burnt that candle at night. And this is what it turned out to be. It finished burning up, I think, this morning. But this is what, I didn't want to bring it in the house while I was burning, but this is what it looked like. So the reason why I want to talk to y'all about energy travels, all right? And whether you in front of a person or you're not, you never know what intentions people have, all right? You don't know anything about that. You don't know who is around you, surrounded. You don't know nothing. And that's why I always try to do the right thing, right? I don't know, when I just feel like when it hits close to home, there's a problem, okay? And like, when people talk to you, and whatever they come out of their mouth, that's how they feel about you. This ain't no they just coming at you talking crazy, like playing with you, joking with you. No, they doing this stuff because that's what they think in their head about you as a person. All right? And I didn't say anything on that Easter, and I don't know how much I got to stress this, because I couldn't believe the way that they was treating Easter Sunday. Like, they celebrate Thanksgiving, and I mean, they celebrate coming to this land and making it theirs, okay? You're celebrating that, but you can't celebrate what God did for you, for me, for us, what he went through. Like, I couldn't believe that the stores were like, it was nothing, like if it wasn't even a holiday. And like I said, for them to do what they did to me, I couldn't wrap my head around it, because maybe this is how they play in their house with their family. But I'm not your family. You know, we don't have the same last name. I'm not your sister, your brother. You can play like that with your family, but not with me. And so I hold my composure the whole time I was there. And I act like nothing was wrong. And these people couldn't believe how I was acting, because I didn't, curse them out, or they, react on it, or talked about the situation at hand. As much as I try to break the conversation and take it to somewhere else, he kept coming for me. Nobody at that table said a word. Not one word. Right? But what I did notice is when he went to say something to her daughter's girlfriend, it was a problem then. Don't be talking to her like that. Don't play with her like that. But nobody ever said don't play with Lisa like that. But I kept it to myself. The next day is when I said something. And they got the nerves to tell my son why she didn't say nothing, why she gave him a ride home. Believe me, the whole time I was going to take him home, I thought about it. But I knew it was Easter Sunday. And if I was going to say something to him, I'm going to make sure I say it in front of everybody. So everybody has to be on the same plate. And believe me, I'm not looking for it, but I'm willing to do it when the right time comes. I'm not going to forget nothing. When the right time comes, I will say what I have to say. And maybe you was on crack. Maybe he was on crack. Maybe he thought this, maybe his brain is just like this glass is cracked out. But don't be cracked out on me, because I'm not the one. All right? So this is what comes from people like that. And I want you to see this, Pisces. This comes from people when they envy, they jealous, and they don't like nothing about you. But they keep it to themselves, and then they want to act like, hoo-hee, ha-ha, kumo, kumo, and all that. But they don't like you. That's how it be. And I've tried. For the sake of my son, my grandson, I tried. If it was the old me, I would have went off. But I tried. And I realized some people ain't got no coof. You can be smart, you can be intelligent, you can have everything you want, but if you ain't got no class, see, you can't buy a class. And it's just on people that think that, you know, they shit don't stink, but they want to talk about other people real bad. And nobody says nothing. Everybody wants to see somebody do this to you. That's how it was, but I bought this so you can see it. This what happened on that Easter. That my son's uncle, Melvin Smith, this is what happened with his evil, conniving ass self. He had this in his heart and in his soul to look at me in that former way. Call me every kind of witch it was. Told me I was doing black magic, all kinds of stuff. But see, I don't get on crack. I got all my screws. Ain't nobody hit no crack over here. Never did, never will. So maybe he's still on crack or whatever. All right? Maybe he's still on crack. Really hitting crack. And I mean that shit. I don't give a damn. You have to be on crack. You still doing crack to be messing with me. Somebody that's going to call you and tell my son, why you say this about me? That's what he said to me. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Don't you ever play with me? He hung up the phone because the man is on. He got to be on crack to mess with a person like me. He got to be. And see, this family is used to him and carrying on like this with their family and all of this. This is something like they keep going and, oh, it's all right. They do this to each other. Don't do it with me. But this is, when I burnt that candle, this is what came out. This is what came out. But God always protects me. And I don't work no dark magic. I work the light. And I put everything in God's hand. And he will take care of it. There's a time for everything. And there is a time. And the time will come. But it wasn't on Sunday. It wasn't on Easter. It definitely wasn't on Easter. I want y'all to see that. And that is why I tell y'all about my candles. Black magic spellbreaker candle. Watch how your candles burn. If they burn like that, it's a problem. Okay? It's a problem. So as I said, this has happened to me twice. In 4 years, I never had a candle turn black on me. This is the second time it happened to me. And that's why I say, jealousy and envy will kill a person. And they will act like there ain't nothing wrong. But it was like he must have been speaking for everybody around him. And it's so weird. My son wasn't there. His cousin wasn't there. And his father wasn't there. I should have known something was going to happen. I should have known it. My son wasn't there. His father or his cousin. I knew something just wasn't right. I got there late. It was like they was waiting to serve me. And then they wonder why I was so smooth. I was just like it was nothing going on. Because there's the right time to do it. And it wasn't Easter. I got respect for God. And it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Because they all have kids. And they always trying to put people on pedestals. But remember, keep throwing stones at other people's windows. And when it comes to you, you can't fix the cracks. And it's already there. It's already there. It's in the face. In the face. They're going to deal with their own issues. My issues is nothing that I do readings, that I do candles, that I am a witch. Yes, I do candles. Yes, I do candles. I write letters to God. I take salt baths. I'm getting ready to put this black brick dust around my house. Yes, this is what I do. And if somebody don't respect what I do, then you gotta go. Because I'm not going to change for you. But everything you do to me, Art Michael, will come for you. My archangels, my God will do the job. I don't have to I don't have to dirty my hands or clean my hands on nobody. The universe definitely is going to take care of it. So as I was saying, if anybody go on my web and see 404 there, go right through that and you can still order it. All right? For anyone that wanted to buy the salt bath, I finally got the man to fix the tax on there so you will be able to afford it. Okay? Now, this is the Black Magic Spellbreaker candle. If your candle turns like this, there's a problem. There's a problem. Okay? The green candle. Abundance, prosperity, healing, growth, wealth, fertility, and nature. If your candle turns black, there is a problem. Okay? That's why you don't tell people what you're doing, what you got, because they don't want the best for you. They don't want the best for you. That's terrible. This is the love yourself candle. It's like I'm having all these flashbacks sitting here telling you about. It's like flashbacks hitting me. Like I feel like, like it's so much envy. And it's like, I don't know why. I'm poor compared to them, but rich in my heart. But rich in my heart. I'm not afraid to tell you how I lived my life, what I did. But it's kind of weird how people can talk about you and all these things that everything of who I am is worse over there. Worse. Worse. But everything is in a closet. Everything is in a closet. I dare for you not to know me. but I want to tell you about you. Ain't that something? Y'all watch The Wizard of Oz. When the witch is dead, everybody's happy, right? Right? You got the good witch and the bad witch. When the witch is dead, that's how it is in that house. When the witch dies, everybody's. That's when all the fights gonna start. Oh, everything I say is gonna be. Everything I ever said is gonna be just like I said it. You know, I don't have no filter in my mouth. I said it. I said it. And everything I said they're going to see it. Everything is, everybody is this and that, but not them. But they will see it. All right? So you got the justice candle. All right? And all of these candles are made for you. I do not have no candles already made. They're all made for you. And any candles you see here that I'm show you, they're my candles. All right? They've been sitting there for months. All right? But I got to burn that spellbreaker candle. I'll burn that one and put another one up. But I got to burn that one because, honey, this is crazy. And I got to put that red brick dust all around. Yes. Yes, honey. All around. Pisces. If you need anything to cleanse your house like you cleanse your energy. This is the walnut. Shadow work, okay? Anything that I use in oil form, you can get it in dry form. You can put it in anything you want. Anything. This goes in anything you want, okay? I always put it on me. You know I never do a reading without it, okay? Jessica, I'm sending you a shout out, girl. Thank you. Thank you you're just a wonderful person. Thank you. And I'm glad that I met your family, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you for bringing your family and members to Pisces Studio to allow me to do readings for them. I'm really grateful for you. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, girl. From Barbados. I hope I said it right. Barbados. Anybody that wants jewelry, make sure you wear your chakras. Wear stuff that protects you. You know, wear things. I mean, even if you don't get it from me, wear it. Like you see me, I'm always wearing stuff on me. Yes, I always protect my energy. And that's how I am. To each his own, to each on who you believe in. I don't know. But I'll ring the bell. I will ring the bell to this candle. In the name of the Father, the Son, will be served. Yes. I will go and I will crack that glass far away from my house. That's what I'm going to do. People know that I sell my crystals and different stones, different, I got to put them up with the names. Also, I have to put my herb baths that I have so many that I haven't uploaded, like 9 of them. This is my salt bath, my detox salt bath. Treat yourself to something like that and don't use a lot. You can use a little bit if it feels like you really in at the beach. It got that sandy salt feeling to it. It's really, really good. And it's good for you in and out. All right? I haven't made a stand for this. I haven't made a face for this. But this is my salt bath, okay? My scrub salt bath. Okay? Come over here, JoJo. Lay down. Lay down. And so, I'm trying to make sure I don't forget nothing. Y'all know that I'm doing a giveaway. And this is one of the bracelets that I'm giving away. And there's like all the chakras in them. And it goes around your ankles just like that. All right. I make sure I add it to it. So in case you want you know, you got a fat ankle, whatever there it is, okay? So, I just asked the universe to protect me at all means. You know, the devil's a liar and the devil's a lie. And, you know, we say God protects us, but violence of violence, and the way people think is the way they think. So always protect yourself and always ask the angels to guide you and protect you. All right? All right, so here we go. And I will be lighting a black and a white candle, you know, in place of that candle. I'm going to do that. A white and a black candle. So the light and the dark come out. Yeah. Yes. Okay, here we go. Jonah Art Michael, please come and help me do the reading. Jonah Art Michael, please come in and help me do this reading. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, here we go. By the way, I got some decks. This is a smaller deck I order. All right, because my other deck wasn't good. I couldn't. It was just not shuffling anymore. It's old. All right, here we go. Here we go. So you got the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pages are a new path, some type of information. All right. An idea, something that you may be coming up with. All right, but be careful crossing that tight walk on your toes with that sword. Be careful you don't cut yourself. Pay attention. Somebody look like they got some type of idea or something here. Something is coming to your attention, or it's a light bulb and say, oops, yeah. You know, yeah. You know, it's like that boom. All right? So let's see what else is next to this. I want to see what is next to this. With the Page of Swords, and be careful. It don't show like this particular card because it may be considered of somebody's gossiping. All right, it may tell you to take be observed and learn something, or be observed of what's around you. Right. You may be thinking a lot about something, and sometimes this person or you may come across real blunt, like with a sharp mouth, right? It's maybe telling somebody to stick to their plans, right? It's a plan and saying stick to it. All right, so you got another page. So this might be considered a bunch of young people, kids, or a start of a new relationship. All right, like always fantasizing. Somebody says fantasizing about how they want things to be, or this is like a honeymoon stage. That young love, that innocent love. Like, I don't see no wrong in you. I want to be always under you. I just want to spend as much as time with you as I can. Like this is like, oh, I am in love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this person can dress nice, invite you out, maybe bring you flowers, just want to be around you. All right? Yeah, it's like this person really wants to be around you. All right? Then you go from page to the night. So this person did some growing up. All right? You dancing to the beat. It seems to me like it was a lot of growing up, or somebody here needs to grow up. But it's like you dancing to this fire and this, you happy. You got, it's something here that you want and it's going on. Like to make movements, to move, to get going with it. So it's like you need to get going with this. What it is that you're waiting for. How much more information you need. Why are you still staying there trying to study something? How much more studying are you going to do? How much more investigation do you need? Right? Maybe you met somebody, but you looking up their background of what they about. All right? But it's like, how much information you going to need? How much? It's like this person sees you hot. All right? The Knight of Wands. But then with that Knight of Wands, with all of these pages and nights, so it's like growing up. It's like a stage up. Like, okay, it's time to grow up. All right? And you got damn near all the page. You got Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, right? But all of these fell out at the same time, so I got to read them as they fell out. The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups came out together, if I can remember. All right? Because my mind is like, I just can't believe it. I still can't believe it. And you know, when somebody do something Pisces, we can't leave it alone until we get what we want. All right? So, yeah. So, the Knight of Wands, right? They are fearless. They are fearless and quick. Stop. I don't know what she over there acting up for. They can be very brave and free spirit. Stop it. They can be, and sometimes they can be disrespectful. Sometimes with their own attitudes. Oh my God. If it's also a sign that you may be rushing too fast, that need to slow down and be cautious. So maybe you need to be slowing down some. Okay? Maybe it's telling you to slow down. This person likes adventure. They like going out. And they keep things fresh. They are aware of their own charms and sexiness. And they like to be free. This person likes to be free. Like you got in the Knight of Wands is somebody that comes into, it's like they might find you very attractive. Like they might see you as just somebody that they want to screw or just lay down in the bed with. Okay? They might see you as a sex object. This person might have an attitude. This person might sometimes be cold. All right? But they very charming at the same time. But whoever this person is, it seems like you saying, I need to let this go. It's not for me. So can I say something to y'all? Now, check it out, Pisces. Being with somebody and being in a relationship is two different things. Because somebody can just see you as, I like to have sex with you, I like to be around you, but I'm not looking for a commitment or a relationship. All right? So this person might want to come in with you, but they don't want the same things you want. But it's like we have a good time when we together. And that's all we're going to have. As soon as you start talking commitment to them or something like that, they want to get away. They want to get ghosts on you. And so they can come off real feisty at times with a real smart mouth. All right? This person, another thing about this person, This person loves to have a good time. They love being out in the clubs. They like to be anywhere where there's a drum playing, music playing, and liquor going. But it seems like you walking away because maybe you waited long for this person. Now it's like you just not looking back to it. It's like it's nothing there. It's almost like you can see this person now as a friend, and that's it. Nothing more and nothing less. Not even going to sleep with them, just a friend. It's like you outgrew somebody. And at one time, I feel like maybe you had good time with this person. Maybe this person bought the child out of you, bought the kid out of you. But it's not phasing you no more. I also feel like this person is also looking and lurking at what you're doing, trying to get information about you. All right? It's like this person still cares about you. But it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. The fire is not there anymore. It's like it's like you said, put the fire in a bowl and release it out to the ocean. That's exactly what you're saying. It ain't no fire to this night. It ain't no more. You don't turn me on. The only fire it is for me to release you to the ocean with the rest of everything else that's over there, the fish and everything else. Yes. And there's a fish right here where my finger's at. It's like you walking away from this. And you might be messing with another Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. All right? You may be messing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or you may be messing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I see them 3 signs here. It's like this person thinks about you all the time. And they looking for information. They lurking. But I just feel like you let this go. Like you just, it's nothing there to stay there with or for. Okay? Let's go on with this, Pisces. Pisces, I also want to say thank you for allowing me to share what I said to y'all. And take heed for what I'm saying. Be careful. All right? Be careful with everybody, anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much they smile in your face. Honey, if somebody show you their true colors, take it for what it is. All right? What somebody tell me, I put myself first. And they showed me they did that. And I said, okay. I see that. But why do you invite people to go with you anywhere if you put yourself first? Why would you invite somebody to go with you somewhere if you put yourself first? Like, but everybody pay the same to go wherever they go. Why do you feel like you so special, but you need somebody to go with you because you don't know how to do nothing alone? All right, now. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. You okay, JoJo? Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Tell me. Look at this. The 9 of Cups. It's like having it all. Like, it's like you can have it all. You can have it all. You can have everything you want with the 9 of Cups. This is a beautiful card. But it's under that Page of Swords. Right? But check it out, because 2 cards fell out. So you got this Page of Swords that's lurking and looking for information, still looking for this, looking for that, seeing what you're doing, this and that. But this person is doing that because they know, honey, Pisces, you know you got it popping. Like, you know that you good. You know what you do. You know that this person knows that you good people. Like, you good. All right? And maybe they play so much that they fired them burnt out. Just like the candle burnt out, right? The 9 of Cups remember, it's like feeling like this time, it's like you feel like it's Christmas. Like you are getting all these gifts, right? The universe is giving you gifts that you desire. Choosing joy, manifesting your dreams, all right? Abundance, okay? You open up your gates and heart to the gift that is coming your way. Like you are opening your gates and your heart to the gates of all the gifts that are coming your way. But it seems like you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. Like it's like I'm doing it, I'm making it, but I learned a lot. It's like you learned a lot. You learned a lot from this Three of Swords. It was painful, but you handle it like you should have handled it. Okay? Distress, or heartbroken, fixing, misery, right? It's like people with the big heart are often the ones who get hurt the most. You got a heart of gold, so it's easy for somebody to hurt you. In the moment of the highest hopes and over obstacle, there is a chance of unforeseen betrayals and disappointments. In front of somebody, in front of them giving you everything or you having everything, there's something here that's telling you that something just doesn't fit. You know? It's like some type of betrayal or disappointment. Love yourself enough to forgive and heal from the situation. It's like somebody could have gave you everything, but there was no love. But it always happens to us, the good people, the people that give you everything. Because they know not to do this to somebody that don't, somebody else, because people don't care. We got hearts of gold, all right? The Three of Swords represents a pain and a break of the truth. We all fall at times and have something to learn from of our experience. Don't blame yourself and give up all. Feel the feel and admit the loss. Give yourself time to grieve. The broken glass might not be the same, but you can be a strong and wise person than before. So through everything you went through, nobody can tell that you went through so much, Pisces, because you handle yourself different. Nobody can say that you went through this betrayal. It's like somebody sitting here trying to read you. Somebody's trying to find out information about you with this page. So they try to find all the information to get you, but you're doing good. But it's like no matter what, they try to come for you. All right? It's like they like coming for you. All right? With the Page of Cups, and this person may be younger than you, immature, dress young, act young. Ugh. With the Page of Cups, dress nice, smell good. But with everything that happened, it's like you need some time to process this. Maybe you need to take a trip. Maybe you need to go somewhere by yourself if you don't live by yourself. You need to get rest, right? You need to really get some rest. All right? From everything you've been through. The Page of Cups. Like this person cares, but it's too much drama when it comes to this. It's like they're trying to study you and everything you do. But you need rest from everything you done been through. Right? Because it shows, I don't know if you're going through a roller coaster ride, these mixed emotions. I don't know if you're making yourself believe that this is happening or that you really finished it. I don't know if you done with that, but you're not quite done. It's like you still hold on in some type of way. You may not be having sex with them. You may not talk to them or whatever. But I still feel like you're not completely over it. It's like something like you're not over it, but it's not like a love thing. I feel like maybe, you know how you get used to something and then it take you a minute not to have it no more? That's how I feel. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. It's like somebody is really feeling like you're going through these mixed emotions. And it might be the way that, excuse me, y'all. It might be because of retrograde, the way it's moving, and it makes you feel like this. But somebody's going through mixed emotions here. Like, 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. But it ain't nothing you can do about this. It's like once you say, I'm done, I'm done. But you can't help how you feel. With the Eight of Cups, and this night, somebody grew up after you walked away from them. Somebody's looking at everything. They're looking at everything. This King of Wands. They literally looking at everything that happened. But I feel like it ain't nothing else. It's nothing that you want to dance to their beat. It's nothing there to dance. It's like this person comes for one thing and only one thing. And I feel like with you, they can have everything they want, but they don't want to. It's like they're not committed to you, even if you was with them, if you married to them, whatever. It's like this person treats the relationship like if they're single. You know, it's like they don't want to be in a house with you. They want to keep going and going. Okay? They're not like one of them people that can sit and, no, they can't wait to get out the house because they want to keep going. Okay? Tell me more about this Three of Swords. Tell me more about this Three of Swords. Tell me more that Pisces don't see about this Three of Swords. Pisces, what are you going through, my love? The Lovers. There was someone else. It says the Three of Swords, and then it got the Lovers. The Three of Swords in a different card. The Lover is three swords. The Lover is more than one person. It's the same, you know, it's like, and like this person, okay, it might be the same sex. And I'm going to say it again. I am strictly dickly. Now, I'm not trying to get all nasty. Don't be calling me no racial names and all that. Because I don't do it. I don't do it. Don't get all funky with me. Don't do it. Okay, I don't care what you do, who you do it with. I don't do it. So don't get funky with me. I'm reading the cards. All right? And I mean that. Don't get funky. So maybe this person is messing with another person like them. Or maybe you thought maybe your man crossed over, or your woman crossed over, whatever it is. To seeing the same sex. Maybe they hiding this secret from you. I don't know. Maybe somebody got sugar in their tank. I don't know. But it seems like they messing with like the same sex. It's like they got you and got whoever they seeing is the same sex as them. All right? Now, if you deal with the same sex, then yeah, that person's doing it with somebody else, another woman, another man. I don't know. Shoot. All right? Tell me more. It's like somebody here, you can give them the world, and they can have everything, but they will never be committed because they want to see everybody. All right? Tell me more about the 4. Like, you need to relax. You need not to think so much about this. The highest priest, the cat's there, the beer. Before she reads her card, she got to get her smoke on. She got to get a beer. It's like somebody here to read, smoke, drink, do all that. Got a black cat. Look at this, the highest priest. Like, you can't hide nothing from mama here. Mama is a rolling stone here. She got the beer. She got the cigarette. She got the cat. She ready to do some reading, honey. But this ain't me, because I damn sure don't get fucked up like that. I don't drink, smoke. I don't do that. Okay? I will not be sitting here high as a kite and drinking all that. No. But it's like somebody's getting readings because they want to know what is going on. Somebody is getting readings on you, or you getting readings on them. Okay? Tell me more. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Somebody look like they getting readings. Somebody is going to see a psychic or something. All right? The Knight of Cups is showing up twice. No, this is the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. It says, I'm back, bitch. Okay? It says, I'm back, B-I-T-C-H. But this person, it's like they come to you like nothing's wrong. Like they try to hide something. It's like they after only one thing. If you don't have sex with them, then they after what you do. Maybe they need a place to stay. Maybe they need a roof over their head. Even though you ain't doing no sex, nothing with them. Maybe they need what you got to offer them, which it ain't love, but they good because they need somewhere to stay. Or maybe you got this person living with you because you need them to help you out with your bills or whatever. But ain't no love here. But this person loves to have sex, and they like to come just in for that and out. Okay? It's like they're in another world. They stepping into a whole nother world. Okay, look at this. You got the moons, you got everything around you. Stars, everything. Planets. All right? It's like something here is telling this king, but this king, even though they're a king, they might act immature. Even though they're a king, even though you walked away from this, even though they're a king, they're very immature. All right? This king likes to party like little kids, like to do things little kids do. Probably dress like a kid. All right? Somebody young. All right? So now they want to come back to you. I'm back. And then they're going to curse at you while they saying they back. But they're only coming for one thing. It's something that you do that they need you to do. Because they ain't just coming for nothing. It's something that you do for them that they need you to do. Okay? That's crazy. So, Pisces. What I want to tell you, I feel like whoever this is, it's like you just had enough of everything. You walked away. But you really ain't saying nothing. You're keeping things to yourself. Maybe you do know that this person's living a double life or with the same sex or whatever. Maybe it's hard for them to tell you that they're doing this and this is what makes them feel good. Or maybe they're doing this on a down low. I don't know. But I feel like you walked away and there ain't no coming back. Like really, it ain't no coming back. But this person's doing them outside of you. I don't know if they're doing it when they go to work, at work. Okay, but everything they do, they make sure they do it with far. All right? Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. And I'm telling you, be careful with people. Even those you may lay down with. You don't know who you're sleeping with, the enemy or what. Okay, be careful. All right? I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.